Okay, you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you frame it. The greatest of all time of reframing was the Apostle Paul. Paul had a strategic plan for advancing the gospel, obviously, going to Rome. If he could get to Rome and preach Jesus to the leaders there, the city could become a launch pad to spread the gospel all over the world. When Paul finally got to Rome, it was not to share Jesus with the government officials, but he went there as a prisoner. He was locked up under house arrest, chained to a rotating contingent of guards, awaiting a possible execution. Paul prayed for an opportunity, but it was not happening. Paul's circumstances were out of his control. Circumstances are almost always are out of control. You've been where Paul was. I'll keep it simple. You thought, if I just get this degree, I'll get that job. You got the degree, but you did not get the job. You planned on being married by now, but you have not found Mr. or Mrs., right? Or you did find the person whom you wanted, marry the right person, but everything went wrong. This is not the life, or this is not the way of life that was supposed to go, because you thought God has not answered your prayers. Paul was in that same situation. Circumstances he did not want and could not control. He wrote to the church at Philip about what was happening to him, what he might have said. He could have written, "Now I want to know, brothers and sisters, that what has happened to me is really, really bad. I wanted to spread the good news through preaching to government officials, but that did not happen. As a result of this hell I've been through, I have decided prayer doesn't work and I'm never going back to church again." But that is not what Paul wrote. It could have been, but no. Remember, Paul couldn't control what happened to him, but he could control how he framed it. Here's what he actually wrote to the Philippians. Philippians chapter 1, 12 to 14. I want you to know, my dear brothers and sisters, that everything that has happened to me here has helped to spread the good news. For everyone here, including the whole palace guard, knows that I am in chains because of Christ. And because of my imprisonment, most of the believers here have gained confidence and boldly speak God's message without fear. It's according to NLT. Paul was saying, I had a plan, but God had a better plan. This is a whole different way to advance the gospel than what I was thinking. God has blessed me with prison guards who are chained to me. They have no choice but to listen to me tell them about Jesus. These soldiers have the ear of influential leaders. And get this, every 8 hours they chain a new God to me and they think I'm the prisoner. Ha! God is moving. I can't wait to see what he does next. So, you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you frame it. That's why the third tool to change your thinking is the reframe principle. Reframe your mind, restore your perspective. Amen.